Happy Stamp Together Saturday, everybody. It is episode 299. One more until the big 300. We are excited here in the studio to celebrate number 300, except I won't be in the studio for number 300. Instead, I will be on location. I am hosting a retreat, so I will be on location there, just at church across the way here. And we're going to celebrate together with a great card, of course, for episode 300. But also, I ask you to participate in a give back for my 300th episode. Find a charity to whom you can donate some cards. You decide how many, you decide what charity, and take those in. And then on Saturday next week, I'm going to ask you to share where you donated your cards or plan to donate your cards, because I know sometimes time gets away from us, and that is the story of my life. So I get it. Welcome everybody who is popping on this morning. We have a really easy card today, and I'm going to give you a couple different suggestions on what you could do to jazz things up a little bit on your card, but I'm going to keep mine sweet and simple. And as for you, this is so easy, you're going to want to make it and post it here in the comments, right? We love to see what you are creating at home using the templates that we are using. Waiting for a haircut. I need one too. I told my daughter-in-law, she just got back from seeing her parents in Fairbanks, and I said, I really need a haircut. So I'll be doing that too, Pauline. I just am not sure when. But it always feels good to get your hairs cut. Joan's got her donation pile ready. Woohoo! I love this for us. I think this is a really cool thing, and people appreciate what we do. Even the people who feel like they can't do what we do, and as many times as I say to them, you can do it too. I promise. It's easy enough. You can do it. They don't believe me. So we'll just keep donating, and it'll be just great. So with that, are you ready to flip the camera and get started on today's amazingly sweet, simple, and fast card? All right, let's do this. I am excited. Today at 10 o'clock, we're doing a wrap up for my product kickoff group. We are doing, I'm going to show a whole bunch of my swaps, and there are going to be ideas for a lot of new products that just came out on Tuesday. And speaking of those new products, I have in my possession some amazing papers. These actually are papers that we're going to be using in an upcoming class. My Something Out of the Ordinary class. Sorry, it's too late to sign up, but you will be able to buy the PDF after the class if you so desire. This is called Beach Boardwalk. It comes with a sweet collection in the new mini catalog, and I'm going to pull that out here so you can see the sweet collection in all its yummy goodness. Thanks, Linda. Oh, she got up just in time. I appreciate that. Nope, that's not it. Back here. There we go. For the class, everybody who signed up gets a half a pack. Actually, I have three options. For option one, Carla's here. Half a pack of the DSP, as well as a half a pack of the puffy stickers. We're going to use the puffy stickers at class. But don't you just love that bundle too? I personally just got the paper and embellishments. Not that I don't want these, but you got to make priorities, ladies. You just do. And for me today, that Boardwalk Fun bundle is going to have to wait. So let's check out these amazing papers. I love the variant in color from top to bottom. There are a couple different what I would call maybe sky papers. Super pretty. And then the flip sides, I had to use the sun in my card today, and here's some water too. So all of the possibilities here, I think about vacations and birthdays, and the possibilities really are open to us when we create. Oh, I love that one. Pool Party is one of my colors. So that is definitely a favorite of mine. And then this one is also a favorite of mine, and I chose not to use it today because I feel like I'm hoarding that paper a little bit. Hi, Linda. Great to have you. And then this one, of course, for my class, I'm going to ask them to fussy cut some of these images to use on their cards. And then just a great whatever paper that you can use for lots of different things. All right, so let's bring in our card. I had to kill a little bit of time, otherwise our card would be done and it would be over. I've chosen for this one to use Strawberry Slush. Good morning, Beth. Great to have you. And I've got a piece of thick basic white cardstock for my card base. I did buy a new bone folder. It is set to come early next week. I'm so excited because I have 3. And I don't know where any of them are currently. I have a feeling one is on the floor where I'd have to crawl under, and I'm not really in that sort of place right now to crawl under my table. But looking forward to getting that new bone folder. Hi, Missy. And for those of you in my product kickoff group, we're going to be headed over there in just 23 minutes. For our wrap up today. I'm very excited because we're going to give some things away. For our 2 by 4 3/4 inch piece here, I'm just going to lay that down and check my spacing. This is kind of what I'm going for. We're just adding our pieces. I've chosen these. I want the sun out on my scene here. And I like the spacing there, so I am going to just burnish that and get that put down now. And then this one is going to line up with the top of the other one so that it all has a nice little frame around it. I have another fun announcement. Hi, Jennifer. Late is better than never. Let me tell you. Not that one. Not white. White will wait. I have another fun announcement. And I'm pushed out of my comfort zone a teeny bit with this one. And I'm going to announce it so that I have to do it. It's that sort of thing. I don't have much planned yet. I'm going live on YouTube for the first time. And I haven't decided when. First, I thought maybe for my 300th episode. And then I thought, no, because my faithful followers are over here on Facebook. So stay tuned for more information. It really puts me out of my comfort zone. But I was asked to give a presentation on going live and equipment I use and keeping it simple. Because that I don't have a lot of equipment. So I'm going live on YouTube, folks. I'll give you plenty of warning. I've decided it's not going to be during my one of my regular times. It's just going to be an added live event. So you can come and watch whether or not you have an account. So I will let you know. Strawberry Slush is the ink I'm using. Oh, and I need to show you the surprising stamp set that I'm using for my sentiment, and that would be Silly Safari. I have been actually creating birthday cards quite a bit with this this paper, and birthday cards are, I provide them for my mom, and one of my goals for the year of 2026 is to send more birthday cards. So with that said, I grabbed the Woohoo It's Your Birthday out of this. And don't you think the font works well with our fun papers? I thought it did. So, all right, before I do that, Jennifer, thanks. I am I am nervous. I don't know why. I don't know why for sure, but YouTube is a big, scary place to me. If you have gone this far and you're like, you know what, I would love some texture on here, go ahead and take a embossing folder, run it through your machine with your embossing folder when you're at this point. And right, Linda. And then you can do this next part, which is popping up your sentiment. I would suggest not running your sentiment through as well, because you never know where those cracks and crevices might end up when you're using an embossing folder. So my suggestion to you is to run it through if you're going to do that at this point here. But yeah, I am hoping many of you, all of you, will jump over. Thanks, Pam. And watch me over there when the time comes. It's going to be in the next couple weeks, so you will have a chance. If you have an account there, you'll be able to comment just like you do here, and I would really appreciate you doing that too, by the way. And it's just going to be hands. I'm not going to be doing any flipping or anything like that because it's a new thing for me. So then back to the card here. We are going to add this to the front of our card base. I chose white because I didn't want a lot of these other colors fighting for attention. So there's my card. My second thought about this card that you could totally do is add embellishments, of course, adhesive back dots, things like that. If you had different dies that coordinated, you could really jazz it up that way. I, as you know, often like to keep it very simple here so that people can feel like they can do it with very few supplies. And in this case, it's really just sentiment stamp, ink, and paper, right? That's all it is. So I will post a picture of this in the comments. Thanks for all your kind words, everybody. I appreciate you. And I will put the cutting instructions, but remember, it only stays here for 30 days, at which time I will get it up over at YouTube as well. So don't worry. We're gonna love both places, aren't we? It'll give us another opportunity to be together, which is always fun, right? Okay, well, thank you for joining me this morning. For those of you in my kickoff group, I'll see you over there in about 15 minutes. And I'm going to show you a lot of samples today. So if you are not over on YouTube, or I got YouTube on the brain. If you're not over in my kickoff group, go join quick. And I've done a lot of project videos there, 9 of them, in fact, during this kickoff. So, all right, I will see you very soon. If not over in my kickoff group, I will see you next week during What's Up Stampers. I think it's regular day and time next week. Watch for that to post here, and then you'll know. All right, take care, everybody.